Texas Trade Talks with Paul Mawson.
John asks, can we and should we use Drano and a drain line when they've encountered a clog?
Personally, no, because it's an acid.
Right.
You're gonna dump acid on your metal pipe. If you have a cast iron system, and say you have a belly, man, that thing turns into concrete over time. Because it's not going to wash out, you know what I'm saying? Because it maybe didn't hit the leak, or not the leak, maybe didn't hit the stoppage or whatever they thought was in there. But yeah, no, I do not recommend Drano or anything like that. They have some newer products, you know, like the the enzyme stuff.
Thrift.
But that's still a chemical, though.
It is still a chemical, and the thing that people have to understand about, you know, using products like Drano's terrible. It doesn't perform like people think it will.
No, at all.
It's a little misleading because they think, you know, hey, just dump it in the sink full of water, and what people have to understand is in order to get to the blockage, doesn't matter if it's a cable or if it's
and how far
chemical.
Is the blockage?
Exactly. So it actually has to have some movement through that drain system to get the chemical down to the blockage, to where it can do
so it can do its magic.
Yes. So John, in that situation, don't use Drano.
Yeah, man, it's not good. It's not
especially
good
if
you may have further and more costly repairs,
right? And then to boot, if you're not going to be able to get it to unstop with Drano. It takes some drainage for that to happen,
for it to seep through it, yeah.
If it's completely blocked up and that water's not moving at all, cable it or give us a call, and we can get somebody out there to cable it for you.
Drano before you called the plumber,
it's going to ruin their equipment. It's going to ruin
his cable.
And then now he's got acidized water that he's got to deal with. It's a health deal for them, because they can't get it on their body. It destroys the clothing. They get
it burns. I've had it on me.
Oh yeah, putting acid in a urinal, acidizing a urinal. I tell you what, I never worked through that many shirts until the first time I'd ever worked.
Man,
it is.
Oh my God.
It is. So just use a cable.
Yeah, just use a cable. If not, consult a professional for sure.
Yes, and then when to put the acid in, when it's acceptable, and there's a technique that goes along with it. So, John, we wouldn't recommend using any type of acids. I would leave that to the professionals.
Call Rosson's Plumbing today.